It's the end of the year, and you know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
Game of the year.
Yeah.
You believe it? We're here. What do you think?
Dude, the whole year just flew by.
Yeah, and we played a lot of games, or a lot of retro games that didn't make the list.
Oh, yes. So as far as Game of the Year nominees, that's crazy you mentioned that because I was like, man, I was expecting Final Fantasy to show up somewhere, but I was like, no, that's last year's game. I was like, oh, is there any Final Fantasy games for RPG? Oh, well,
Tactics.
It's as best sim or best
ongoing.
Ongoing?
I think so.
Well, yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is ongoing, which is crazy because we never tried that one.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. But many categories for Game of the Year.
Yeah, and so I guess that's one of my first questions. Like, what do you think? We know that Spawnwave thought there was too many categories, but looking at the list, it looks okay. But what do you think?
I think there's some fluffed up categories that we could probably do without. I mean, this is coming from, I don't know, general viewer. Maybe I don't know squat about what these genres or subjects mean, but something like best music and best score versus best audio design. Like, I know what the difference is. Like, one's music, the feeling of it, the score, and the other one's audio design, like the crunchiness of a hit, or how wind goes through the world, how immersive sound can be.
Okay, so like just more of everything, the sound effects and everything with it too.
Like it, I guess
if you're a gamer though, what do you give a shit about? Like, I think you could just wrap that up into one.
It's the audio nerds that give a fuck and want a category for it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I get the point. Like, from a gamer perspective, and again, maybe we're not real gamers, but I kind of don't care about the audio design. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I think they deserve credit for all their hard work, and maybe that's what this subject or genre is. But I can almost wrap that into music, score, and audio design. I could probably wrap that up into one category.
Yeah, and score and music doesn't necessarily mean sales or enjoyable gameplay. It can have effect on it, but it's not the all of a game. So, well, for me, it's like, well, what's it doing on the list? How did it get on the list?
I would say music alone can't always get you there. It's a combination of music and gameplay that probably elevates you to be one of the best in music or in sound. Because I mean, Breath of the Wild has no open world music. I mean, it's used very sparingly, but when they use it correctly, like, it becomes like an orchestral experience. Like, oh, I hit this land and now I'm like, oh, this feels like water. But I guess it's like, it's hard to categorize that like in a vacuum because they're so tied in together. The gameplay with the music, like,
yeah, so like that's what I mean. Like, by making a very almost tight fit category, you're not really saying that this is, for instance, best family game. That has a purpose to it. Like, as a consumer, okay, I'm shopping, I need something for my kids. I'm not shopping for, hey, which one of these has the best score? Which one of these best family game, best shooter, best I think you mentioned platformer. That's probably showing our age there. Indie game, I think that's good. I think that's showing love to somebody outside the big corporate giant world.
Yeah, I mean, indie games definitely give a different impression. Like, it's gonna be weird, basically. Like, you can almost go within that expectation of it's not gonna fit into the normal games that need to sell.
So if there's best indie, is there an award for best
AAA studio?
Yeah.
No, you don't get that. Come on, you had every advantage.
My
all the
investors are counting on this.
It's crazy is, like, I mean, you kind of tapped on it for a little bit. I was like, well, what's an indie game? And I was like, Silksong only had 3 people to make the game. Look at the credits, and it's 200 people.
Yeah, and that's a good point, because we keep kind of falling to what they tell us, and then here's the proof it's something else.
Yeah, here's all these contractors that we had
that did all the work for us. We just thought about the idea.
Which, to their credit, that is 3 people pioneering, pushing the game. I mean, that deserves some credit. I agree.
It's like 3 managers. Right?
Yeah. You had 3. I only had 1.
I think it would be impressive to say, okay, you had a budget of less than $50,000. That would make me understand what an indie game really means. Like, to me, it sounds like when you say indie games, like they did the best they can with what they had. It's somebody working out of their garage or something like that.
What are you talking about? I was funded so badly by the previous game.
Right, So what does indie really mean? What does it really matter today?
I guess which probably, I mean, maybe, I don't know why they categorize debut indie games differently from indie games.
Right.
So debut is like, this is our first game. We don't have anything before us for a reputation to stand on.
Yeah,
this is
our new game coming in, but it's just a new studio. You could have came from somewhere else.
Exactly. So it's kind of defining those loose terms. It becomes like another word game. Becomes becoming a lawyer at this point to nitpick. Oh well, because you're in this bubble and this bubble, but not in this one. You're within this one.
Yeah, I can see somehow people kind of weaseling their way into certain categories, which means nothing for a gamer, means nothing for sales, it means nothing for generating awareness for wanting to buy a game. We were talking about also nominations and what that means.
It's like free marketing, man.
Pretty much, right? Like, and I was looking through the categories, and it seems like Silksong is just right under every time. It's a really good game. We've talked about it, of course, a million times, but it doesn't look like it's going to win. But it's going to be. It's nominated. It's hella nominated.
It's unfortunate because we really like this game and we really want it to earn its accolades. Maybe we already did with Hollow Knight, the first one, but
that was overlooked for a long time though. It wasn't until like maybe 5 years later till it started kind of building an audience for it.
I don't know if it got Indie Game of the Year nominated.
I feel like it was totally overlooked when it first came out. I definitely didn't see it.
Which now it's like getting its proper recognition, and part of it is because of its popularity, and that plays a lot with most of these games. Which, I mean, in all fairness, how do you judge a game's performance? I guess by the popularity of it, how many people are looking or playing it. And Silksong reached this threshold of popularity so much that it climbed all the way to the Game of the Year. So, I mean, that's
big.
Very impressive to go from, I guess, humble beginnings. 3 people, shitload of contractors.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them.
One of the categories, actually a lot of them I got mixed up, but one of them that I really got mixed up was the most anticipated game. I thought that meant most anticipated game of like games that we were waiting on this year. Because I thought, that's the one for Silksong. And it's games that still haven't come out. That's a sorry ass category.
They're anticipated for a reason, but it's still not out.
Yeah. I mean, but as we said, GTA 6, it's gonna be there forever. Did it win last year? Was it even there last year?
I understand that category, but at the same time, it's like, why did you make a category just for GTA 6? Like,
pretty much,
like.
Did have some good ones, but they're not at the level. Like they're not even close.
I get
the James Bond one, Wolverine. That's highly anticipated, but it doesn't match the GTA 6.
I think the nominees. They're all good games, and if you were to take out GTA 6, now it's going to be a good battle. Just kind of like how I don't watch football, but I still want to watch the Super Bowl because I know this is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't care about football at the end of the day. I really don't care about football, but if it's a good game and I see like both teams pushing their best, like, man, that's worth seeing. That's worth all these ads, all this money, all this fame. Like that is the game to watch.
Yeah. And I'll close it on this. How much trust do you have in the nomination picks?
It's like I have a level of faith that they're doing their due diligence and homework with an understanding that there's some background politics pushing some games, some narratives, because how can you not have politics involved once a brand, company, anything gets so big?
Yeah, once you're selling something, you're automatically invested in it.
You have ads running. Oh, well, I mean, Call of Duty better be a fucking ad. If not, there goes like 25% of your funding. I don't know if that's how it works, but I can see those type of incentives lending themselves into this type of award ceremony.
What a great time also, right before the end of the year, right before the holidays, Black Friday sales, holiday sales. Great time to start getting the nominations out there. Frankly, for me, Expedition 33 is one game that it just wasn't ever going to be in my category in my library this year, but it's gained so much recognition that it's like, if you like RPGs or you're getting into them, like
all the things you've been asking for, it's right here.
It's right here, so give it a shot.
I put it on a silver platter for you on sale.
So that's what it does for me. Game of the year is it's giving me awareness to some games that maybe I overlooked. Is there anything that you think not on there, or anything unjust or unfair about this game of the year that you've seen so far?
It's hard to say, and we talked about this briefly. I mean, as a full-time employee and gamer, like, I cannot play every game.
No fucking way.
I am doing my best, avidly keeping up, watching reviews, watching playthroughs, watching streams of other people play this. I was like, okay, well, I guess I know what it looks like. I don't know what it feels like. So a lot of it's like going on the trust of other gamers, other streamers, and comparing it to the, what everybody kind of agrees or tries to agree on. And I think that's what the Game Awards kind of means to me. Like, what do other people think of this?
Somewhat solidifying it a bit.
Yeah. Because, I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to weigh on every category. Like, I don't know what best... Like, it probably takes the whole year to beat these RPGs to just do one genre.
Right. Go beat Death Stranding. You're going to be there all year.
But yeah, I 100% completed, and I can tell for sure what this game is.
That's true. Like, how... I'm pretty sure even they don't have the time dedicated to fully commit to every one of these games. Hell no.
You will have to have an what do you call me? MSE, subject matter, an SME for each category. You're gonna have like a good shooter, a good fighter, a good action, good RPG, and you're like, okay, that's your subject, your role. You within your community agree on this fucking topic. On to the next. You don't get to say what this group is choosing.
It's gonna come down to popularity, politics, who's got the biggest funds. But you've heard our opinion. What do you guys think? What are your take on the game of the year? Do you think that it's fair, or anything that we're missing? Put it in the comments. Let us know. Catch you guys later.